Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode we started the trial and we met Franziska von Karma, who is a very interesting lady, the daughter of Manfred von Karma. And yeah, that was interesting. And then at the end I had a little oopsie. I don't know exactly what happened, but I pressed the wrong button and the game was like sped up or something. But it's okay now. I don't know how, but it's okay. So let's continue on. Alright.
Ah, yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Ugh, now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Let's press further. I don't remember what we were doing. Why is Miss Von Karma? Oh, right, she suddenly was like, oh, let's move on. Very suspicious, yeah? Wouldn't you agree that that's suspicious? I think so. Here, doggy, some treats. Okay. So why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. Look at it, look at it! It's right there! You can't be blind. Come on, man. There must be a clue somewhere on this costume. A clue? That's such an old joke, Binks. Don't recycle it anymore. I just have to look harder.
Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Oh, come on, game! Judge! He's clearly giving you the... Come on! Looks like my time is up. So, about the costume... Yeah, there's just one little circular thing. Yeah, Your Honor, actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal? You know I know. You know I know. That's why we're looking at each other like, come on, man. Girl, lady, person.
Where is this problem you are talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. Yes. Oop, hold on. I think that should be good enough. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. This is what I was trying to get to earlier when I presented, and yeah. Anyway, game, I'll play it your way because you're in charge, but still, I just want to say, I know what I'm doing. I'm not an idiot, okay? My feelings are hurt, but that's alright. That's alright.
The sleeve. Oh, there is a tiny hole here, which I may have hinted at earlier. Oh, wow.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Oh, nice. Not really. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Why are there helicopters circling my house? I'm like freaking out right now. Seriously, there's been a helicopter outside for the past 10 minutes. I didn't do nothing. Y'all better not be coming after me. I didn't do nothing. Jeez, I'm sorry guys. I hope you guys don't have to hear that. It's really annoying.
Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Alright, updated. Sorry about that.
I guess we messed up, sir.
She's been so quiet. What's going on?
Is she actually smiling?
I think that's more of a smirk, but yeah. What else is she hiding?
Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke. Nothing more.
I don't agree. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way. Come on, man.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kill the person, was not fighting back. Now can I present this? Now? I don't know. I'm nervous. Maybe I should press first, just in case. Hold on. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know? Well, he had something to prove that the victim did fight back. That Von Karma. Wait, I thought I have something now. Can I just present it? Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna present it. I don't know. Wish me luck, y'all. Yes, it worked this time. Okay. Phew. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes, you just said my name. You kind of reminded me of Von Karma right now. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
It would seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
All right, the wind seems to be shifting. Ha! What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma,
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is on a grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
that is correct.
But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Now that you...
Why, that's right.
Uh-oh.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
No! After all that work. No, Phoenix. She had this plan from the beginning.
Well, yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah! Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Can't even say ma'am, he just says sir. Alrighty then. What transpired?
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
This scenario you have put together does make sense.
Yes, sir.
Well, Mr. Wright.
Just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Sorry, Judge. I just can't help it. Alrighty, let's see. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Some strength to fight back. Hold on. I need to look at this again. 2 shots. Maya's and Gray's. 1. Blood. Okay. Wait. Back. 2 were fighting. Victim took out his gun. Okay. Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, had specifically bought it for that day.
But a handgun?
He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder.
Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Yeah, that's kind of weird. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed? So you're saying that the bullet hole in this costume was made then?
Sorry, pal, but that's what I think. 2 of them were already fighting when a shot was fired.
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. The defendant then picked up on the opening. But how? Maya has never fired a gun before in her life.
The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it by pulling the trigger.
Even me, I wonder. Now do you understand? Von Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. I'm gonna press everything because I'm kinda have an idea, but I'm not sure. There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Clarain channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean channeling technique. Of course she did.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
About what you were talking about, I didn't quite get it.
Nobody's gonna explain it to you.
Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Poor Judge. He's so left out. Use the last of his strength to fight back. Alright, let's press this. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him.
But if you think about the blood loss, it was pretty bad.
How bad would you say it was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day, and afterward I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Ah! Sorry.
Okay, that didn't help me. Victim took out his gun. Okay, I don't know, guys. Yes? Oh, thank gosh. I'm sorry that I'm gonna have to edit that. I was just so stumped for a minute there. Okay, I'm right. I don't know, I'm nervous. Missing the tiny hole on this costume will be the prosecution's undoing.
Eh? What do you mean?
This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. Yeah. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Oh, right. That's where we're going with. I was thinking something kind of differently, but yeah, okay. I got it.
Gunpowder burn?
You guys told it earlier. This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Oh!
But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. Aha, gotcha. See, that's tricky, okay. Especially because they don't let you really examine the costume up close. Not yet, at least.
That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean?
It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Ugh! Oh, that's a new look for you. Well, then, that's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some distance between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must be careful. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something doesn't make sense. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor.
Fatal?
Flaw? Yow!
Very interesting. I would love to see where this flaw is. It's your personality, but... alright, so... Let's see. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. And I think I know. Has to be this. Been waiting for when I can use this. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about.
Who? Where? What?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? Yes, Phoenix, they are. They would make a great little comedic duo, actually. The judge and Gumshoe. The detective and the judge. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. Actually, what time are we at? Okay, let's go a little bit. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Uh-oh. What does this mean?
Order! Order!
That damn helicopter again. I'm sorry. Seriously. The po-po better not come storming in here. I don't know. I mean, it's not like directly above me, but it's like right there. What you want? Okay, this is weird. It's gonna be on the news. YouTuber gets interrupted while recording. No, I'm kidding. I'm not that famous.
This changes everything.
Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Maybe like here? That kind of makes sense, right? I guess she was right here. She was standing here, near the folding screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? I think it's gauge, but I don't know how she would pronounce it. And that was new, her slamming her fist on the table. Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Ah! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You!
I believe it has now been proven that the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Of course! Okay, seriously, cops? Did you guys hear that? I just heard a cop car. What is going on? Please tell me the world is not ending while I'm recording this. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with the knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way by the folding screen?
You get an A+ and a gold star, Gumshoe.
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Sure, Gumshoe. Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job. Ooh, harsh but true.
Ugh.
Alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the... oh. Alright, you know what? We're gonna leave this episode right here with Phoenix about to facepalm. Spoke too soon, buddy. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye-bye!